Hey guys, this is Julio. We're here today at 5 Star Collision. We're going to check on the status of some of our cars that have been unfortunately damaged or wrecked. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, here we have our Destroyer Gray, gorgeous Durango Hellcat. It was out on a renter. I guess she rented it for her boyfriend. She rented it for 2 or 3 days. They got pulled over by the cops. They found a lot of drugs in the car. Unfortunately, they just dropped off the car and didn't tell us about any damage. When we got the car back, there was a little bit of damage to the front bumper and the parking sensors were knocked out. So as you can see here, we had to get that repaired here at 5 Star. So we sent that out. They painted the bumper. They're waiting for some of the parking sensors. You can see here. Hopefully we look getting this bad boy back on the road here soon. Just a little bit of paint work and some body work, and we'll get it right back to where it used to be. Let's go check out some of these other cars. All right guys, here we are. This is the first view at our Dodge Charger Hellcat, plum purple. The vehicle was being driven at high speeds. They went over a railroad track and they sent it a little too hard, lost control in the rain and put the vehicle in a ditch. So this is where we're at with it. Obviously the amount of damage is greater than what I expected. So wow, they really did a number on this bad boy. So off the rip, I can tell all 4 rims are done. All 4 tires are done. So that's gonna be 4 new rims and tires. Obviously a brand new front bumper. It's been leaking some kind of fluid under it, so God knows what that is. This is a wide body, so obviously you're missing some of the wide body pieces. We're gonna have to get that fixed. New rocker panels. Again, moving on back around the car. It's gonna probably need a new rear bumper. It's pretty cracked, as you can see here. This is where the big chunk of the damage is. Obviously the tire is done, the wide body, it's gonna need a brand new door. This is what worries me here is the roof. This damage right here can total out a car on its own. So this definitely worries me. Obviously the door is done. Another thing that worries me is the car has no oil. So that tells me that they probably knocked down the drain pan under the car. And it lost all of the oil. So hopefully the engine wasn't ran with no oil, because then at that point it's going to be done as well. So obviously just off the rip I can see 2 things working against us. If the engine was ran with no oil, probably seized up, it's no good. And if you can't repair that roof, then we're probably in a bad spot. I can't really tell from here what we're looking like. Let's see if I can get some better eyes on it. Oh yeah, the oil pan is done. Good amount of underbody damage on this one. A lot of people don't know this, but in the Mopar lineup, your Durango, it's all-wheel drive. Your TRX is 4-wheel drive. Your Chargers and your Challengers are rear-wheel drive. What that means is that only the rear tires spin. That creates a traction issue. These cars, they have a lot of power. Oh, and I can see the hood. It's gonna need a new hood. These cars have a lot of power, and you're only spinning the rear wheels. So in the rain, you got to be very, very careful. I feel like every time we get a good rain, it brings up all those oils on the road, and it makes it slick. So if you're going at a high speed and you send it over a railroad track on these slick roads, you're just asking to total out this car. This is a $90,000 car that's potentially now totaled. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's go on to the last one, is our Corvette C8. All right, guys, I'm here with our 2024 Corvette C8. As you may know, this one's been through the ringer a little bit, unfortunately. The amount of damage that was left on this one wasn't horrible. I guess somebody drove the front end over one of those raised parking spots. So you had to go get a new front bumper on it, a new front lip, a couple trim pieces here and there. And unfortunately every part is on back order for every car, it seems like. And then now during the holidays, it seems like it takes even longer to get some of these parts in. So we're waiting for some more parts to come in. I know they have the bumper for a fact. I know they painted the bumper already. We're just waiting for those trim pieces and inserts and that front lip. That way we can get this gorgeous Corvette C8 back on the road.